Hey, what's up everybody? Nick Unreal for NewOrleans.Football, and you're watching The Dot presented by Matt Bowers Auto Group. I think one of the more interesting things that we're going to monitor throughout this offseason will be the development of Ian Book. What's his story going to hold? Is he a backup quarterback? Can he ascend to being a little bit more? Or is he simply just a guy that's going to kind of fight for spots in training camp, and sometimes he's going to make it and sometimes he won't? I think it's way too soon to really know where the trajectory is going to lead. I know a lot of people like to look at that Miami game from last year and use it to write him off, but I think that's incredibly unfair. You look at the circumstances in that game, all the things the Saints went through, and the fact that Book was just kind of thrust in there out of nowhere when the whole team really got wiped out is just really an unfair place to look to draw conclusions. So we're going to see what he does throughout this offseason. In the first two OTAs, I still see some things that I like about him. I think he does a lot of things really well, and we're going to see over time how that shakes out for him. Can he take the things that he does well, stretch them out, accentuate them, and use them to become a better quarterback and somebody that can be a good backup? I do also like the fact that Andy Dalton's in this camp with him. You see those two together a lot in between plays, talking to one another, and it seems like Dalton's taking on a leadership role with helping develop Book. So I think that's going to help him as well. Now going into this year, Book just needs to be the third guy on the depth chart. He doesn't have to jump over Andy Dalton, and he certainly doesn't have to make a run at Jameis Winston, which isn't going to happen. But he does need to keep getting better. He needs to have a solid preseason. He needs to show that he can do a lot of things really well. And I think there's a chance that he might be able to do that. But we're going to see how it all comes together for him. And for that coverage and everything else, keep it locked to NewOrleans.Football.